Alright guys, welcome to week 2 of the World Pokemon Federation A Division. I am playing against Chris YGO, being short for I believe YGO Pro, and it's a pretty interesting matchup. So we're both 1 and 0 going into this, so we both won our week 1 matches, and hopefully I think both of us are trying to win week 2. Hopefully he's not, right? And this is his team. So he's got Tapu Bulu, Melodic, Grimmsnarl, Fortress, Piloswine, Muck, the Cantonian one, Arcanine, Dracozolt, Mega Alakazam, the Incarnate form of Tornadus, and Licky Licky. I think in week 1 he did a lot of work with Dracozolt, which I think does happen when I think he played like a Celesteela or something. And he just kind of like went a bit crazy with the Bolt Beaks in the game. So I had to try to bring a team that can deal with that somewhat well. So I think I have a pretty interesting team against him. So here, as you can see, because it's the first one that I wound up with on my team, is the Choice Scarf Garchomp. So the Choice Scarf Garchomp, it is Earthquake, Poison Jab, and Outrage, with then Fire Blast there, just kind of because I wasn't sure what last move to put on. I didn't really feel there was another move which I had great benefits from, though I don't have a Rocks on this team, so I might make that Rocks. I don't know. It's hard to say. So Poison Jab obviously hits the Tapu Bulu. Earthquake and Outrage is just a strong stab against a lot of the Pokemon. Obviously Melodic is very difficult for Gyarados, for Garchomp to break through just because it's strong. But yeah, that's how it is. Poison Jab also lets me hit the Grimmsnarl, which for some reason is tier 3, even though it is very good. I don't know. I'm still deciding whether or not it should be tier 3. I think through my Draftly experience, I'm not sure I can say that yet. I've only played it once so far, but let's see how it is this game. But his team is not very heavily, like Hazard-y. I believe his hazard setters are Fortress and Piloswine, and then nothing else can set hazard. So that's ultimately it's only 2 Pokemon, which is not a crazy amount. But I didn't wind up bringing any removal. But yeah, Fire Blast. Yeah, I mean just generally the dual stab, because it's a very strong dual stab. There is a good chance that maybe I'll be able to break through his fairies earlier in the game, and then late game with a Scarf Outrage. I just needed something which was a physical attacker that was faster than Mega Alakazam with the Choice Scarf, so that's why I wound up going with this. Then I have the wall breaking Choice Specs Toxtricity with the Punk Rock, so that means I get like the Life Orb boost on Boom Burst and Overdrive. Then it also gives me Volt Switch for momentum, and then I can hit Pokemon with a strong Sludge Bomb. Choice Specs Overdrive being a very nice way to be able to break through a few of his Pokemon which are pretty difficult to break through otherwise. His only electric immunity is the Piloswine, and his other electric resist, I think, is just the Tapu Bulu and the Dracozolt, neither of which appreciate taking a Sludge Bomb, and Dracozolt definitely doesn't appreciate taking a Boom Burst. If he brings, like, Hyper Voice Mega Alakazam to boost with a Punk Rock, that would be pretty funny, but I'm not necessarily expecting that. I've got Speed. I can't remember what the Speed is for off the top of my head. It might be for a faster Piloswine variant, or maybe for a bulky Arcanine. They've got Alomomola, which is a Rocky Helmet variant with Regenerate. It's very physically defensive, so this is obviously meant to be something which can take hits from a lot of his Pokemon. It's got the Scald and the Knockoff for just to be able to health, and it's got the Toxic, and Toxic it can get off onto a number of Pokemon to be able to wear them down, as well as it should be able to Wish into a number of my teams. So basically Toxic and Wish are both just there to take advantage of my opponent if they are using a Pokemon which is not strong enough to kill me, or is not strong enough to, or is most likely switching out, so if I predict that. Then I've got my Quilladin, which is another physically defensive set, because his team is very physically offensive, it's very scary. So this one is my Grass and Electric resist primarily. It's got Leech Seed to be able to, like, leech stuff up. It's able to set spikes, which are really good for wearing down his team. Poison Jab lets it hit the Tapu Bulu, and Wood Hammer just makes it less, like, sit in, do nothing, versus the rest of the team. I do kind of wish I could have fit more Recovery on, rather than Leech Seed. Like, if we got Horn Leech, that would be pretty nice, but Leech Seed will help me to be able to recover because I have Poison Jab for his only Leech Seed immunity, being the blue, like I mentioned. Yeah. Plus, it can take like Shadow Balls and stuff with Bulletproof. The specific idea was that it can take a Gyro Ball from Fortress as well. Yeah. Here I have my Rebombi. I don't have removal, so I wasn't really planning on relying on being able to remove hazards, so I wanted to go with the Focus Band, because I wasn't really sure what other item I want. Bug Buzz hits a lot of the teams. Bug Buzz resists are, I think, is it actually just, no, it's Fortress and Muck and Arcanine. And I can paralyze the Arcanine, ideally, with a Stun Spore. I can get up webs on a lot of them. And he also has the Tornadus. Basically, HP Fire just means that I can't be taken advantage of with the Fortress as easily. Wearing down the Fortress is pretty nice for being able to sweep in the late game with the Scarf Outrage. Then finally you have the leftovers with a Calm Mind, somewhat fast. Indeedee. So it's got Tri-Attack and Psychic for dual stab, and then Shadow Ball to hit other Pokemon. I did look at it, and the Tri-Attack was doing enough damage. I didn't feel like I needed Hyper Voice. I preferred the chance to get like a freeze or something over the Hyper Voice, and then I just have leftovers to be able to Calm Mind up more easily on special attackers, such as the Melodic. Alright, well, I'm going to try and see if my opponent is ready to play now. Yeah, I think so. It does look like they did just challenge me while I was recording my intro. I don't know how confident I am. So that's to be Legacy National Dex. Let's pretend you guys didn't see that. This should hopefully come up after I played that match, because I should be playing that match tonight or tomorrow morning. But yeah, I don't know. Chris, I've played Chris before, but I don't actually remember how good my history against him was. I think that's a bit louder than I expected it to be. I'm not sure off the top of my head how strong my competitive history against him is. I know, I'm pretty sure both of us have beaten each other at some point. I can't remember how many games we played. I think at least 2. But none overwhelmingly come to mind for me. Now, he did bring the Fortress. He didn't bring the Melodic. He did bring the Licky Licky, which I wasn't really expecting, but I'm not too concerned about. His team doesn't enjoy Sticky Web. I think is a bit of an issue for me to try and deal with, but I should be able to break through it pretty well with a Loma Mole, especially because I anticipate it to be a Will-O-Wisp variant. I do kind of like just leading with Rebombi, so I will. Alright, and now I can get a turn 1 Stun Spore off. Stun Spore I think is quite nice in this matchup. I just died because I didn't have Focus Sash. I wasn't really expecting to lead Rebombi in all honesty, like at any point. It doesn't really... I wish I had like, Stomping Tantrum. Does this Pokemon get Stomping Tantrum? It probably does, right? No? I guess not. I do wish I had, like, Stomping Tantrum, though. Either way, he's not very fast right now. He's obviously bulky. I'm gonna go into Indeedee, and probably Calm Mind, honestly. I'm not sure what move they would have that would threaten my Indeedee incredibly well. Maybe I should be Hyper Voicing here. Hyper Voice obviously it's everything except the Fortress. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna Tri-Attack, sorry. I'm just gonna Tri-Attack here. It gets me damage on anything that switches in. It's probably not a crazy amount of damage in all honesty. But now the Arcanine. How much does it... I hate when they remove sets. Why do they remove the bulky set? Oh. Flamethrower. And then just like Timid, basically. So Flamethrower does actually a lot. Oh, if it's Life Orb. Which we do know for sure that he is not. Flamethrower still does a lot though. But Tri-Attack should probably twick. Well, probably not off the leftovers. Especially if because he will have bulk. Where's my secondaries, man? So then Grim Snarl. They're 31, so I mean presumably it's 248. Okay, so this means that he is specially defensive. What's that? Calm. Or careful, rather. Yeah, it does look like he's, like, careful nature. So what's my best switch into this? Lone Waller, I guess. Now I'm gonna Toxic here, because I don't expect him to go Fortress. He might, though. Or maybe I should Knock Off. Knock Off is obviously just generally a pretty good move here, because it gets me a knock on anything. Toxic gets me chip damage on everything except the Fortress, so I'm gonna go for Toxic. And I missed. Well, that's not great. So I'm gonna go for Knockoff here, and remove his, leftovers. No, he's at what? Plus 3 attack? Well, he won't kill. What does he do all more, honestly? Oh, he does under half. I think I need to Wish here. Yeah, so he's at plus 3 physical defense. Why is that Impish? That's a bit unfortunate, but it's not going to be incredibly impactful in this matchup. So I think I have to Scald here. Fuck. Do I just lose? Well, for one thing, I have to go Quilladin. Then I have to get Leech Seed off. Okay, so we Sleep Talk. Yeah. Okay. Please get the poison. I basically need to just crit through this. I did not prepare well for this variant of a Grimmsnarl. I guess I need to go into my fish. Okay, cool. He did do the, he did go for Doctor's Lariat, which is what I was hoping. I didn't really vocalize that very well, sorry. But I was hoping that he would tie to the combination of Rocky Helmet and Leech Seed. I think he should have rested there. I think that was the best play that he could have made, but he didn't make that play, so... Why am I not faster than this? Am I faster than Adamant Bulu? Why didn't I set up webs? I am not faster than Adamant Bulu. What Pokemon do I need the least? I still would really like Spikes Up. I really should have set up webs. I don't really need Indeedee. Indeedee doesn't really beat anything. I'm pretty sure. He crit my Indeedee. I'm not sure how much that's gonna matter. I think I should probably be Volt Switching. We're the same base speed. No, I'm gonna Volt Switch, predicting him to go into Fortress. Oh, okay, he went into Licky Licky. Well, now he knows that I'm a Choice Specs variant. If he's Seismic Toss, this is bad. So let's go Toxtricity, Licky Licky. I should have really kept it, honestly. So Volt Switch did 41, so that means he's physically defensive. Right? He's got some special defense, but he's physically defensive. So then what? Yeah. It's not taking very much. I played this early game very poorly. Yeah, I did not play around Grimmsnarl very well. I don't think I prepared for Grimmsnarl particularly well. Alright, I think I gotta go here and click Earthquake. Even though I know it's probably not going to 2-hit KO. Yeah, that's bad. Here's Ice Beam. Alright, well it's a good thing I didn't go Quilladin, because I was considering the Quilladin play. I'm gonna click Knock Off here. I don't want him getting anything in that has an item. Dude, I am playing this so poorly. I'm losing my entire team for no reason whatsoever. He cured the Arcanine's paralysis, that's so bad. I need to wish up here. Yeah, this is I've lost very badly at this point. I really needed to click that Webstone 1. If I clicked Webstone 1, then I was in a lot better position, I think. Well, I'm just gonna click Knock Off here. Oh, fuck you. Cunt. That was a really... I hate playing this Alakazam set. Oh, well, I played badly, it's my fault. Charge Beam. Great. Very epic. This probably doesn't die as Charge Beam. He crit me. Well, it's not really gonna matter, but I just... Well, no, it does, because now I'm in range of another Charge Beam. Well, I'm gonna Wood Hammer here. Okay, well... He didn't really go to take advantage of... Well, fuck. Yeah, I played really shit this game. I'm sorry guys, I didn't give you the best video. And not to mention, if I was, Focus Sash instead of the meme Focus Band set, it would have been a lot better. That's okay, I'm just trying to get a Wish off into Garchomp anyways. I don't kill this, like, at all. Pretty sure my play here is to go into Toxtricity, and then, like, crit this Boom Burst. Holy shit, that did 10 million. Oh, right, of course, it doesn't have the Life Orb boosted in Calc. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that fact. If I had Webs up now, I was in a really good position, because I would be able to deal with the Alakazam, because it's been toxic, but I don't have the Webs up, so I lose. So I need to go into Fish, and then with Fish I need to click Toxic here. Alright. So now I think he's a more defensive variant. He doesn't switch into Poison Jab anymore. Hornleech does 40 to 48. If he's Choice Banded... Well, he said sorry, so he's probably not Choice Banded. Yeah. I can't Earthquake anyway, so I have to Poison Jab nonetheless. Like, there's no prediction I can make. The only move that I can click here reasonably is Poison Jab. So I'm going to be really relying on... If he stays in and he takes the Poison Jab, that's good. If I get the Poison here, it's okay. I didn't get the Poison though. So I have to go back into Fish. I basically just need to keep playing heavily with Fish around this. So I'm going to click Knock here, because I need to get what damage I can on Arcanine and on the Bulu. Really should have wished up though. Okay, he's out of terrain, which is great. I haven't actually hit him with anything yet, have I? Okay, now if Bulu does not have terrain, what does he do to Toxtricity with the uninvested? Oh, he does nothing. Toxtricity can win. if I... Well, Toxtricity can put Garchomp in a place to win. Because whenever Toxtricity comes in, I get a kill. So it's a question of whether he... Well, even if he substitutes, I think I'm fine. Fuck. That's bad. I should have gone into Garchomp. If I got into Garchomp, I'd be in a better position. I hate... Yeah, I figured it would kill me. It would have killed this, though. Yeah, it will kill me off the rocks. So then I need to do what? How can I win from here? Yeah, even if he's uninvested, Arcanine's faster than me. So it means that I need 100%. The only option that I have is to win. Actually, I've hit this, haven't I? Okay, click knockoff with the fish. So I get to figure out how much special attack he has. He was a +2 defense. I did 28. That doesn't make sense. Oh, he was pre-mega. I don't think he's super HP invested. In fact, he could still be modest as well. Well, what does the fish take? He hit me with something earlier, didn't he? He hit me with... He charged beamed my Quilladin. Well, he charged beamed the Alma as well. He crit charge beam into the Quilladin, so it did 15 to 18. So it does look like he's max attack. If he was modest, he could still have done that. No, he did not crit the charge beam into Aloe. He did 45, which means he's not modest. He is timid. Okay, but it can still mean that he's fully invested. I need to go fish. And then I need to just play the rest of my turns completely perfectly. I don't think I have an option besides that. I need to sack the fish here. He doesn't have a reason to charge beam. Okay, no, Alakazam Mega is not at +2 anymore. So Poison Jab does kill. I swear, I hit the Arcanine with Poison Jab, right? To 21%, so that's a very bulky Arcanine. So obviously it had the Intimidate off. Or is that a... yeah, that's a very bulky Arcanine, like I thought. No, it did 21%, sorry. Not 12, what am I thinking? Alright, so that's a physically defensive, or specially defensive... Sorry, it's specially defensive or a fast Arcanine. Basically, the question I'm asking is, do I have to double into Toxtricity here? Because I made a very poor switch here when I came into my Toxtricity and he went to Alakazam. He heavily outplayed me there. So can I click Earthquake? So if I go Garchomp, so I'm going Garchomp 100%. Now I'm deciding between Earthquake or Poison Jab. So Earthquake, you can get Licky Licky for free, can't he? What do you think it does to Bulu? Bulu doesn't have leftovers anymore. That's not... It's 10%. Actually, can I Fire Blast the Mega Alakazam by any chance? I don't think I could. I don't think I ever could. No, I can't. I have to Earthquake here. Okay, yeah, he went Licky Licky for free. So I need to what? Live? No, I can't live. That's impossible. It's GG here. I'm pretty sure it's just GG. Yeah, the alarm, the Licky Licky. Dude, if I had webs up, this would be a very different game. He has leech. What the fuck? Wait, because he had leech, I could have won. I would have won if I'd gone Toxtricity. Okay. Why did I do that, actually? Whatever. I mean, he's hidden Power Ice for 100% for sure. I need to, like, basically crit poison. Well, I got the poison. I didn't get the crit. Yeah, no, I've got no chance, because he just hidden Power Ices me and wins. Unless he's a different hidden power for some reason. He has a different hidden power for some reason. Does that let me win if I crit this? Well, I didn't crit this, so... Can you just kill me already? You've got Flamethrower. Yeah, I played this match very poorly. Very much so in the early game, and then again later with the Toxtricity. Well, that was a good play on his part, going the Alakazam, predicting my Toxtricity coming in. But yeah, yeah. So he played that really well, and I did not play it very well. So he wound up in a very strong position. Especially because I forgot about the whole Toxtricity and getting massive ridiculous boosts into Boom Burst and Overdrive. Yeah, so that ends our undefeated streak after 1 week. So Chris is obviously a really good player. He's one of the players that I definitely respect a lot in this league. So there's no shame in losing to him. Hopefully I'll be able to bring it back and have deliver well for the rest of this season. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will see you next week and in my other leagues.